Good time of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It's Salazar 16th back again with another episode of Space Engineer Survival. As you know, last episode we flew back down to Earth, did time lapses of a ship getting destroyed, and of course us actually flying down. So, today we're going to be setting up the housing grid type doohickey. And if you haven't seen where I'm at now, that's because you haven't watched the previous episodes. Those of you who have know that this is our subterranean tunnel system, which links every building together to provide power and resources to each. So, like, that's our main power. This one's, I believe this one's the storage room. Yeah, that one was the storage room. Over there's med bay. This one is the ore room. And then, no, this one's the ore room. This one's the med bay. And that one's the fuel depot. I remember stuff sometimes. And then this is the primary landing pad. And this one over here is the drone landing pad, which is not being used for obvious reasons. The drones decided to go crazy, destroy everything, and kill themselves in the process. So today we're going to be mining down and out because I decided I want to put the housing near the ice line, or in real terms it would be the water line. So it's off that way, down a little bit. And where is my spec cam? Spec cam is in space. Okay. So this is a spectator camera, and I don't actually think the nanites are currently active because I'm not in the area. I can check down here real quick. They are magenta and sound active to me, which means it's just missing parts for one reason or another. So I'm just gonna leave it. Fuck it. But you can see that Destiny has gotten a little bit farther. The line was kinda in this zone, kinda right between the turrets, and then it came back about where it's at now. And I need my waypoints. It is this. Oh god, we flew through the planet. This line. Flew through it again. Where the hell am I? Is that the lake? I'm lost. Yeah, that's the lake. Slow spectator cam. But yeah, I'm planning on lining the houses up kind of along where this grass changes color. And I just want it to kind of wrap all the way around the water line. So we are actually right there. The hell is that? Oh, that's our gold mine. Our straight line gold mine. Closest gold in the region, and it's yay far below the ground. Iron mine is way up there. What else can we see from down here? Where am I? Not a whole lot. Oh, there's our ice and silicon right there. That looks like a couple more mines off over there. Alright. Now I need to stop dicking around and actually do something, so I'm gonna roll the mining and probably the first house as a time lapse, and then I'll cut scene to 2 or 3 done and so on, because it's gonna be very, very. They're probably gonna be like suburban places where it's like the same thing over and over and over. Or I might design them a little different. I don't know. definitely going to have to play around with the designing to fit the landscape. So, without further ado, let's roll that time lapse. What's up, everybody? It's Salazar the 16th, and once that loads in, let's see, how do I start? So, yeah, I missed 2 uploads. I got real sick and just couldn't bear to talk, so I do apologize greatly for those. I had to go through and re-watch what we were doing, and this is actually my creative world, and I decided I'll just dink around on here for a while, and I made this refueling station. It's got 4 docks on it, with enough room to add more if I need. So I've got the Pegasus, Cerberus, Astraeus, and the Destiny. Really no clear way in here other than through a ship. I'll just hop in through the Astraeus, just to show you guys around. This is a work in progress. I just thought I'd give you a quick look-see. It's very dark. Like I said, got a lot of work to do on it still. So this is your main sort of area. Just a couple of floors. And you come up here. And this is kind of where I thought I'd put the control center. Bunch of LEDs and stuff. And I am floating because there's barely any gravity up here apparently. You can see the Pegasus off this side, Destiny there, and the Astraeus just kind of tucked in down there. Come back down here. And that's really the only one that does that. For the ships that don't have a defined docking point, I matched the armor up the best I could and did landing gears and connectors. So pretty much every ship except for the Destiny is done this way. You can really see it on the Cerberus, because the Cerberus is the way it is. No front glass, no doorways,
So
nothing.
yeah,
That's the refueling station. Still a lot more work that I'll be doing in my off time to make it more usable. Still need a med bay and all of that stuff. I plan on making or downloading some guard drones that'll be running off from the laser turrets in the one off in each quadrant off over here, one for the top and one for the bottom, and then of course the turrets working already. Lot of work to do still to make this So yeah, I'm gonna hop over into the survival world and show you guys what I've been up to. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the survival portion. Save, I guess. And yeah, like I said, those drones chewed on pretty much everything. I turned off the timer, so all the doors are going to remain open. So yeah, we went through and dug a tunnel, going right the way down to the beachfront. And the only way I could see to actually place this and have it relatively interesting is it's a two-story place with a basement, and the basement sits about here down. So I just kept it mostly above ground. And then I went through and decorated. So we'll go in. This is the living room area. Excuse me. With a nice big old flat screen. I just could have swore I put lights in here. And then back here there is a staircase down to the basement. Little restroom in there. A couple of cryos and a reactor. That does not have fuel. At all, apparently. Then up here it's just empty. So I didn't really have any ideas for what we could put in this space. So just go into the comments and tell me what I'm missing. Obviously beds, but there's really nobody on the server, so there's no point. I do plan on putting a couple more. Perhaps one over here, and come around here. Could put one here. Stuff like that. Come back up here. And you can see I did end up destroying most of this in the episode where we crashed. I built that shuttle and it made it down, but it didn't make it back up. I dismantled some of this to help with that. Really don't have anything I can do. Fuck it. I'm going back up to space. Make sure everything we can is on board. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now daytime. We spent all night capturing up enough ice to make enough hydrogen so we can actually leave this godforsaken planet again. So, just get everything ready to go. Hey, we have liftoff. For once. Nothing seems to be breaking, a little bit of lag. Alrighty. we made it. We decided to lock onto the side of the Destiny. And this is where it will sit. God damn it, fucking space pirates. This is where it's gonna sit until we decide otherwise. Basically, the idea is I'm going to take the Destiny, and all the ships will be attached to it in some way, shape, or form. And we're gonna go over to the moon and make a colony, and then go over to Mars, wherever the hell it is, make a colony there, and so on and so forth until eventually we have control over everything, which is probably never going to happen. But we're very, very hopeful. Yeah, so that's, I want to say that's all we got time for, but I'm not 100%. Where the hell? Okay, so that's the back of the ship as it comes down. Just trying to get my mind wrapped around where exactly we're at on the Destiny build. Obviously got a long way to go. I think there's, let's see, what part is this? Do I have anything in my inventory? No. So yeah, that's all we got time for today. Be sure to tune in next time, where we'll be doing something else. Alrighty. Check out the description, and thanks oh so much to my wife for a certain part of this